Can you tell me about the reputation of the White family in Boone County and West Virginia?
I'd really rather not comment on that.
The Whites, they have that kind of charisma. Not only can they draw you in, they can keep you there.
They don't want to conform to any authority, no rules, and all they got to do is to fuss, fight, and party.
Some of them are good, some of them are entertaining, and a whole lot of them are just trouble and dangerous.
Even though they might be the most hated family, well, they're probably the most free. They are the true rebels of the South.
Goedenavond en welkom bij Reportage. Sommige mensen denken dat het niet erger kan dan de tokkies. Sommige mensen denken dat de gasten van Jerry Springer gewoonweg acteurs zijn. Nou, het kan erger. En nee, bij Jerry zijn het geen acteurs. Deze mensen bestaan echt. Maak vanavond kennis met de familie White. De meest asociale familie van Amerika. Diefstal, drugsgebruik, moord, bittere armoede, bier, wapens en mountain dancing, de hillbilly variant van het tapdansen, beheersen het dagelijks leven van deze buitengewone familie uit Boone County. En dat ligt in West Virginia. De familie White werkt al generaties lang in de kolenmijnen. Hierbij kwamen vaak familieleden om het leven. Mede daardoor hebben ze een uitermate zelfdestructieve levenshouding ontwikkeld. Ze roken, zuipen en slikken alsof hun leven ervan afhangt. Conflicten worden opgelost met wapens en kinderen mogen natuurlijk ook gewoon roken.
Way down in West Virginia, there's some people who are one of a kind. They don't need nothing from nobody, 'cause they're already doing fine.
My name is Mamie White, and I'm the biggest and the meanest and the baddest of all the White family. And my father is D. Ray White, and he was the last king of the mountain tap dancer. He invented his own style of dancing. He knew 52 steps that nobody else could do. Nobody showed him or taught him. He did this of his own heart and his mind. My father, D. Ray White, was really getting really famous. He was on his way to Canada to finish making his film, The Talking Feet, and he got killed in a shootout. So he left 4 sons behind that he tried to leave his talent to. My brother Mark, his name is Donald Maris White, he got in a fight with this guy, came over about his pet bull, and when he opened the door to see who was at the door, they shot and killed him. Dorsey, my brother, went and bought this pistol, and Dorsey evidently took the clip out the bottom, thought it was empty, and when he pulled it to his temple to show him it wasn't loaded, it went off and blowed his brains out. It was the end of Dorsey. My brother Pawnee got in trouble in Boone County for prescription fraud, so he hauled Heine out here to Minnesota to change his life. Got him a job, got him a home, and he's doing fine. My brother Justco ended up with my father's shoes, and PBS made a documentary about him called The Dancing Outlaw.
I took the butcher knife and put it up to her neck. I said, if you want to live to see tomorrow, you better start frying them eggs a little bit better than what you're frying. I'm tired of eating sloppy, slimy eggs.
And then after that, it made him a little bit big, and all these other motherfuckers started putting him in their songs like Hank the Third, Big and Rich, Kentucky Headhunters.
Yes, you know, don't you know, you're the stars in our eyes.
My brother Justco White became the most famous man in West Virginia.
You saw my hat, dude?
Yeah.
And maybe you know she's still raising hell.
I stayed behind to take care of everything. My mother, sisters and brothers, my kids, their kids. I had it all to do.
Oh, yeah.
I'm talking about anywhere from 10 to 20 kids a day. It was a rough road to go down, but I made it. So now everybody knows all about Mamie White and Jessica White. Now, by God, it's time you learn about the rest of us fucking whites.
Mama, the miracle of you, it melts my cares away. Mama, no one above you, you're so dear to me.
You know what my daddy used to say? What he used to say, you get too old to cut the mustard, lick the jar. I don't know what he meant by that.
The reason why my mother got the name of the Miracle Woman is because she raised over 34 kids, if not more, that was abandoned and that needed help. From the loss of their mothers or the loss of their fathers. And my sisters and brothers, had them and just left them and didn't want them. But my mom took them in, and everybody made a point to go to my mother's house. If not to eat, just to go there to be with my mother. And there's never another mother in the world could fill my mother's shoes.
My name's Susan Ray White, but everybody calls me Kirk. Jessica's my uncle. My mom's his sister. Well, my dad's Terry Lee Thomas. And the reason why he's in prison is for double murder. They tried to charge me with accessory. And I told him, I said, just go ahead and send my ass to jail, because I'm not a snitch. I wouldn't snitch nobody out. I've been in trouble many times. Fighting, cussing out the cops, drug charges. I've been to jail so many times I can't count them. Now, like if you started some shit with me, it would be, I'd fight you. I love to fight, I really do.
You never do fight me, but I want you to.
Well, I used to be a stripper back then when I was 17, 18, 19 years old, and I made the bukus of money. I'd bring home at least $1,500 to $2,000 a night in my boo. And I've always been a sexist one in the family. I've always had comments from thousands of people. My name is Sue Ann White. I'm the baby girl of Donna Ray and Bertie Mae White. My nickname is Sue Bob. I prefer to be called Sue Bob. That's the nickname I have. And I have 2 children, Ashley and Brandon Poe.
My name's Brandon Poe, and Sue's my mom, and Jessica's my uncle. I got in trouble when I'm here in jail.
Oh, I used to be watering the buck. I used to try a little coke here and there. I smoked a little crack, you know what I mean? I've tried this and that. My favorite buzz, choice of buzz, is marijuana. I love marijuana. I'm a pothead.
I'll tell you straight up what I like. I prefer a Roxy Cotton, a Lorset, a Norco, a Viking and ES, a Percocet 10, a Xanax, especially a Xanny bar. Right here, listen. You want to hear the Boone County mating call? Don't get it, baby.
I'm Bernadine Cook. My nickname is Bo, or Bo Cephas.
My name's Derek Wayne Castle.
We're good people. Everybody puts us down here and there, but you can't believe everything you hear. Seeing is believing, you know what I mean? But from my heart, we're just right down dirty, white, good old people, hillbillies.
When you represent the whites, you don't know what you're going to get into. Custody,
larceny, prescription fraud,
shootings,
armed robberies,
embezzlement, forgery,
drug cases,
burglary, fights, things like that.
If you really excluded about 10 different families from this county, you'd cut the crime rate in about half.
The whites have been one of those 10 families?
I don't think there's any doubt that the whites would have been one of the 10 families.
I chop a son of a bitch up and throw him in a goddamn mine shaft up in a garbage bag. I got 3 mine shafts up his holler. One took a bar about that long, about big as round as a quarter, and hit the old man. He was in a wheelchair with one leg.
And I had to hit it again just to watch the blood fly, because it turned me on.
Nobody works. Everybody lays around at parties, and they've always got money. So what do?
Xanax bars.
All right, I'll give you a few then.
Give me some money. $6 a piece.
Yeah, give me some. I just now bought 10 goddamn green beans, what's called painkillers, okay? Fuck that camera. And I got them for $8 a piece, and I'm getting ready to take them up the road, and I'm gonna sell them for $10 a piece and make me $2 more on each pill. That's called hustle, rustle, and bustle. That's how you survive in the country.
The word discretion is a word that undoubtedly they don't know. They don't understand what it means. They wouldn't practice it if they did.
And here on the left, this used to be an Exxon gas station. And this used to be a grocery store. That's the one I robbed when I went to foreman school when I was younger. On the right side of the road where the church is, and I also robbed it 2 times and got away.
The general feeling probably for most folks, especially residents of Boone County and maybe even for the state of West Virginia, is that they're a little bit of an embarrassment.
There are so many decent people in this county. There's a kid down here from very humble upbringing, was admitted to MIT. MIT. I mean, why isn't somebody following him around with the camera?
That's why they've received this attention. And it does not represent anything. It doesn't represent anything in West Virginia, other than the whites.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear mother. Happy birthday to you.
I love you, Mom.
We love you many
Happy
more.
birthday.
God bless you and hope you're here another year.
And may you have 1,000 more.
We got your
Those are
cake, pizza,
special
and
heart.
everything in there. We'll get us that painter to crush.
Well, I never got married.
It's a party, man. A party.
I'm treated like a dog.
Oh, he's going in shock.
Oh, baby, no.
That's my
Mommy,
powder
right
goes
there,
to
honey.
Well, you
Don't do this.
Let me up. I want to smell that stuff, Mamie.
Don't do her like that.
I ain't doing nothing.
Get me up there, see?
Huh?
All right.
I'll help you, Mom.
Hot, man.
Here, go.
We ain't got no pot.
Don't wear 'em all.
Look, Mommy.
Hidden in my face.
It's just the roadshow I lit.
Enough to drive you crazy. Let me tell you something.
Papa's
I'm
working.
84 years old today.
You still got to
But
finish
the
your
computers
fries and your
and
sandwich.
the drugs is going to take the world over.
That's right. That's the mark of the beast. Jesus sent Moses to tell him. Then when the great flood came, that's the reason he shut the door. Him and the animals. And they couldn't get in, they drowned him.
See what they want.
Yeah. Turn me on, turn me loose.
What are you going to do with that?
Mine's too short to worry, man. Y'all kill me with that shit. I'll quit worrying.
This is the greatest birthday party that you'll remember and cherish forever from our hearts, Maul, to you.
Make your wish.
This is from our heart to
Make
you.
a good one, Mom.
For all the love
Ready?
Yeah.
you've given us over the years.
Good.
Happy birthday, Mom.
Happy birthday,
Happy birthday,
baby.
Mom.
Happy birthday, Mom.
Woman.
I think 6 cans of pop's too much. It's wiping you out. And I met Dennis. I liked him because he looked good. Feel me? And, you know, he had it going on. He had a job. And I loved 18-wheelers, and he drove an 18-wheeler. And then he ends up screwing my cousin. And then I end up stabbing his ass. But the night I stabbed him, it was cool. Because my grandma, y'all know Mama, she cleaned up the blood and hid the knife. So there's no evidence, so they couldn't take me to jail. I meant to slit his throat. And that's for real. I meant to kill that motherfucker. And he threw his hand up and I cut his thumb. And then I thought, damn, that's a big motherfucker if he gets a hold of me. So I stabbed him in the side. Oh, will people see this?
Don't say anything.
Yeah. Well, I do if they're going to see it.
Wait, what do you want them to do?
Oh, I want Dennis to say it because I hate that motherfucker.
Oh, yeah. Oh, then tell us, yeah.
I mean, I'm a people person. I can get along with the devil, but I hate that son of a bitch. Well, I hate him.
Tell us why you hate him.
Because he put me through hell. Got all my shit stuck. He calls my family a bunch of bullshit. Come be in between my family.
You and Dennis, tell him that damn bastard hit you.
Yeah, we fought, but he's not family.
If I had a knife, I'd slit his damn throat open. Or his nuts.
Quit cussing. But quit, I'm gonna bust your ass so hard.
I hate Daddy.
I'll let him go down or to be with him then.
I hate Dennis.
We're not talking about them.
Dennis is this.
I'm losing my mother. And I don't know how I'm gonna take it. I don't know what's gonna come of it. You might, after tonight, you might not see Mamie again. Then again, you might. But right now, I'm pretty hurt and stressed. I don't give a fuck to go to jail, and I don't care to kill some son of a bitch. Anybody that looks at me wrong, I ain't hurting. Really, in my heart, I'm hurting. Because I'm losing my mom. And that's all the fuck I got.
Welkom terug bij deze reportage over de meest asociale familie van Amerika. De familie White uit Boone County, West Virginia. De familie White leeft al generaties lang een leven vol armoede, misdaad en drugsgebruik. Ze leven aan de rand van de samenleving en hebben zo hun eigen regels, normen en waarden. Ze trekken zich van niets of niemand wat aan. Kirk White is net bevallen van een dochter, Monica.
Whose baby are you, baby? Come on, I got to know. Why won't you tell me so? Whose baby are you, baby?
I got pregnant before I stabbed Dennis. He's lucky he's walking.
But whose baby is it?
Dennis's. When my baby gets older, I'd like for our life to go in a totally different direction than what mine went. You know, finish school, do the right things, stay away from the wrong people. You know, have our own dreams and work hard toward them. You know, but you stay in Boone County. I don't care how many dreams you got, it's not gonna happen. Okay. Here you go, Dad. No, I gotta share my medicine.
I don't know. I just tried to call and I got Mamie's voice on the answering machine. It's Susan back.
A big pig.
Oh, hold on a minute, all right?
She's the next Miss America. Miss Universe. So hard to stay out of trouble. And every time I turn around, it's hitting me in the face worse and worse.
I know how she feels, cause when I had her, before I even come off and under the anesthesia, my mom and dad done had her named and everything. What they wanted to name her, they done had the adoption papers started and all. 17 when I had her, I was still living at home. I'd lay the night and cry my eyes out cause I felt so lonely and empty, just like she does right now. I'm the one suffer went 9 months carrying her, went through the pain of having her, then got her, they took her from me. It'll all work out. Everything does. The baby's coming home where it belongs.
Called and told her they were going to keep the baby, and I called Bo, and Bo said she was here.
Why y'all just doing the drama thing?
Ain't wasn't nobody taking that baby.
They say where's your medication?
Let me get that.
This never stops.
I killed a deer with this year. Look at this fuck. Step back, Junior.
30, right?
30. See that shit?
Hold it down.
Buddy, it ain't loaded. I just kicked it 100 times.
Now talk about from the van.
Oh, I know that. Why do you think I brought it back here? To get some shells, we can blast them.
Well, I'm a gun-toting, mother-humping, southern West Virginia white boy. Well, I'm a redneck.
Hell through it, son. You should have seen the rock. Did you see that, Tracy?
Well, let's go.
This is how rednecks do it. You hear me? This is how rednecks do this shit.
I'm a West Virginia white boy.
Dressed in camouflage, he looked like he was ready to hunt, but police say this teenager was waging war in Boone County.
It's a long story, but I'll let you know. Pretty much what happened was I was buying my drug of choice, Xanaxes, and a little bit of coke and weed, and I was buying a shitload of guns.
I had a couple guns stashed in my car because the next day was deer season. So we went up to Jesco's, parted with him there for a couple of days. As soon as we got home, I noticed my window was busted out of my car. Somebody flipped my seat up and took my guns.
Chaos that started late Monday night in Wharton. Police say the teenager got into a fight with his uncle over the phone, so he stole a car, drove to Billy Hastings' home, and pulled out a rifle.
What it was, Billy says it's over a broken down truck. No, Brandon sold him a gun for a truck. And well, Brandon come back up here, you know, we was high, we was taking pills, you know, and Billy called back up here. He said, I'll tell you what, you little bony bastard, you know, and Brandon's daddy had just passed on.
His dad had been buried 3 days ago, and he was still hurt over that.
After my dad died, yeah, I got on the hard stuff. I was doing it all, coke, pills, whatever I get my hands on pretty much.
Billy called up here and he said, I'll bury you beside your cold, dead daddy, you motherfucker.
I just said, man, you need to come up here. Bring everything you got.
And Brandon said, okay. He said, we'll see. And it was right here. He hung his phone up. He walked out that door.
He was done behind me, within probably 10 feet of me, pointing a gun right at me. I said, Brandon, what are you gonna do, shoot me? He pulled the trigger and it blew my chin off.
Kabang! Like a stick of dynamite.
He raised the gun up and turned his head and hollered, ah! Shut his eyes and pulled the trigger again. Blew my neck open. He seen me trying to raise up, so he put the gun on the window like that, took aim and shot again. Hit me in the shoulder and twisted me back around again. And it blowed this part of my skin up over my eyeball. I couldn't see all this side, so I thought it was gone. And then I seemed like when I was moving this side, I could feel my eye under my skin, so I was trying to adjust my skin to get back to that hole right there. Then finally I done it and I could see light, so I wiped it off like that.
Police say the teenager shot his uncle, stole his aunt's car, and then took off.
And it was right here. He hung his phone up. He walked out that door. 15 minutes later, Billy Hastings was laying up there putting his face back together. So you tell me who got the better end of that deal. You know what I mean?
But it didn't end there. He set the car on fire, and the clock started ticking on what would turn out to be a long and tense standoff with police.
I thought I killed Billy, and I didn't know for sure where I shot him, but I thought he was dead, so, I thought, they ain't gonna take me out alive. I ended up shooting at the cops from the November 21st to the 22nd at 4:30 that morning when they apprehended me. It was one hell of a night. I just went on a rampage pretty much. I wasn't thinking. My family, I don't know why I did it really. It just happened. They say they forgive me, but I shot dude in the face. And then again, they help, I've been around them all my life. So I'm sure they still got love for me, but, I terrorized them pretty much, and I'm sure they hate me for that.
No matter what, there's a part in me that, says, well, he gets out of prison, I've got to kill this boy. But then there's my heart tells me, man, I can't kill him, because I love him. I'm getting sentenced on the 16th, and it's really up to the judge what happens to me. But my judge likes me. We get along good. And I think something's good going to happen. I think I'm going to go home on an alternative sentence.
I'm Jessica White, the Dancing Outlaw, and this is Pawnee's Camper Band. They come a long way to play for me tonight. We're going to give you some picking and clicking down on Main Street. Get it. And this is my daddy's original horseshoe that came off in his shoes after he got killed.
D-Ray could give the children direction, and when D-Ray died so suddenly, they just weren't prepared for that.
Well, when my father passed away, everybody just went wild.
Nobody tried to control them. Birdie Mae would try, but no luck. They wasn't going to listen to Birdie Mae.
Jesco, he started sniffing that gas and lighter fluid when we were young, and we couldn't do nothing with him.
Well, I've got brain damage on the side of my brain, and I don't know what side, left or right, where I'd huffed gasoline for 10 long years.
The story was that he'd huffed so much gasoline that he could tell high test from regular just by the scent.
And it'd eat a hole out my brain. And the doctor told my wife when they come to get me out of the hospital, mental institution, he said, I'm going to tell you, his brain cell is eat up like a pile of cigarette ashes. But I don't know which cell it is in my head.
This man has a lot of issues. He's lost many people that he's loved in his life. He's had a history of depression. He's depressed to this day.
It's like when I laugh, sometimes it's faking. When I'm really sad, I'm trying to do goofy, crazy stuff. I've doctored myself for a long, long time.
If Jesco White ain't high on drugs. If he ain't high on alcohol, you can't stand to be around him.
I like to get really fucked up, you know, plumb out of the frame, but I can still control myself. I just like to dance and have a good time. Till somebody fucks with me the wrong way, then I'm all to pieces. You know, I can't control it then.
He can be looking at you and be happy 1 minute and snap the next and ready to fucking blow your brains out.
A family now get a tattoo of both people to like.
I believe we are done.
Check the back out. See how you like it. When I'm in my Elvis mood, I'm in a good mood. I'm getting plastered and ripped out of the frame, and I'm singing, having a good time for everybody, and letting the good times roll, and everybody's happy, and everybody loves it. When I see you laugh, it makes me happy. And then when I'm mad, I feel like I am Charles Manson. I can't stop killing you. I'd enjoy killing people, cutting them up, shooting them, whatever. It wouldn't make no difference, because then I would have nothing to lose anyway. It's like the dead killing the dead.
So right now, I present to you Dirty Cold River Band and Just Cool Light.
I don't feel really human, but I know I am. Because I'm so famous, I hardly could ever, get out. That scares me and makes me paranoid. Sometimes knowing I'm famous, don't know is this real or am I just carrying on?
Like I've said before, he's Appalachian royalty. You have half of the people truly love him as an entertainer. There's a vast majority that just want to see the spectacle of Jessica White. He is pressured by the fan base. He feels this obligation to be that guy for them, and that's going to kill that man. There's people that love Jessica, but they're also fascinated with him to a point that is very disrespectful. You know, obviously go to his home and see what's on the front of his door. It's a different sign every day. He can't even put up a sign that says, "Keep out of this place," without a fan coming and taking it down as a souvenir.
This is supposed to be my home, but the way you gotta go live here and survive it is like a prison. You know, in a way, but it's not, just ain't no guards or bars.
I don't think Jesco really wants to be as famous as he could be. I mean, there's a line that he's drawn to keep him independent and to keep him on his own 2 feet and kind of in his world and not their world.
In a way, it makes me feel good to have my own prison. After all, it's private, and it keeps me out of the real one. God made everything for a purpose and for a reason. And that's what I'm trying to find, man. And I guess it's to dance and entertain for people and kind of bring laughter to people that's really feeling down, that really enjoys you, likes hanging out with you because you've been yourself and been honest.
Everybody knows I'm crazy, but it keeps me going insane. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Full of his hose now. Hello? Yeah. Yeah. She lost all that blood. She had a stroke. And it paralyzed her right arm and her side of her right face. And her mouth's drawed. They got a tube up her nose going down into her neck because her neck is numb and she can't swallow that good. I'm pretty fucking stressed. I'm losing my mother. And I don't know how I'm gonna take it. I don't know what's gonna come of it. You might, after tonight, you might not see Mamie again. Then again, you might. But right now, I'm pretty hurt and stressed. I don't give a fuck to go to jail, and I don't care to kill some son of a bitch. Anybody that looks at me wrong, I am hurting. Really, in my heart, I'm hurting. Because I'm losing my mom. And that's all the fuck I got.
Really had to pay.
It was a while ago, and now I know we were lucky to be alive.
Yeah. Judy, boo, boo. Rehab? I ain't going to rehab. I don't need no fucking rehab. Boo, boo, fucking
Welkom terug bij deze reportage over de meest asociale familie van Amerika. De familie White uit Boone County, West Virginia.
I may want to maybe go over here.
Susan, Mom said the baby's not here. Said that CPS has got the baby.
What do you mean that CPS has got the baby?
You gotta go home.
What is it?
CPS has got the baby in Boone County. I swear I was just there. I just tried to go see her. CPS has got the baby in Boone County. You gotta get with the phone and go with them. No, you have to stay all night.
No, Mom. I'm some strange person, Mom.
Bernie's? Well, then go with
Joe,
them.
while we were really sad, man, we never get it said.
Who are you riding with? The other people. All right. Well, CPS in Boone County's got the baby. I was just there trying to visit her. I was just trying. Do you want to go use Pete's phone, Frank's phone to try and call your mom? He's over here in the parking lot. Come on.
Who's the parking lot? I just run out there in the traffic and they can just kill me.
No, don't go that time. Let's call, see who we can call. Can you turn that off, please, man? Okay. It ain't time for this.
Let's turn it off.
Hello. But you can't let it get to you, you know that. Mom. They can only hold it for so many days and they gotta hand it back over to you. They can't just say it, but the reason why they did it, they probably found drugs in it. Get more trouble here than you will at very best go with me. Mom, I'm taking cheer you up. You don't have to worry about this shit. I need a Corona. I gotta get the fuck out of here. My nerves are tore out. Now, you see all three of us girls? The biggest, the meanest,
and baddest.
There you go. Now, you see us now? We look pretty goddamn good. But when we leave this bar, we're gonna come in like this. Who's gonna fucking pack Mamie in? All right, girls, you ready? Let's rock it. We're ready.
We got some special people in the house tonight. Miss Mamie White, Miss Kirk White, Miss Sue Bob with the titties. That woman's got the prettiest titties I ever seen. This is her favorite song, and they gonna shake their ass and shake their titties.
We raised our own vegetables. Cucumbers, tomatoes, onions, lettuce, corn, beets, spinach, you name it, we raised it. We also raised hogs to get our meat. Any piece of hog you can meat. I'm talking about from its fucking head to its asshole. Daddy was a very, very strict father. But he wasn't a mean father. He was just a disciplined father. And then we all turned out to be fucking criminals. And it ain't really his fault because he done his damn job. My daddy had 14 cancers cut out of him, and he wore a closet bag about here. I was 10-year-old, and he started taking me to bars with him because Daddy would get drunk and start a fight. And then I say, look, motherfucker, this is my father. You hit him, you better hit me. I said, because he's got bowels here. He can't get hit in the stomach. When you hit him, I'm gonna fucking bust your brains off a pool stick. I always carry a pool stick. I always drink a beer in a bottle. I can always break the bottle and shove the neck in your fucking heart, or I can always back you up and get you the fuck out of my face.
My favorite verse is Matthew 21:22. And whatever things you ask in prayer by believing, you will receive, but you've got to believe it. And that's what I'm doing now, no matter how hard things is down on me. I'm looking. I'm still believing. I believe that God's saying, hey, look how much you love this baby. 3 days is Sean Petra, 3 months, 3 years. Get your shit together.
The whites are a product of the mountain culture. And this is the same type of culture that spawned the Hatfield-McCoy feud, for example. They come from a time and a place where they were isolated. They were isolated by geography. They were isolated by culture.
Yeah, you call it! Well, you know what? Ain't no sort of beep, beep.
West Virginia has been owned for almost all of its existence by wealthy interests outside this state. It's like some African nations that European nations go and exploit the natural resources, take all the wealth, and then leave.
May I have your attention, please? Thank you for coming to the 15th annual Coal Miners Memorial Service.
It's good money. It's West Virginia. You're living in West Virginia.
It's West Virginia, buddy.
You're going to be a miner.
Coal mining is that's the best job in West Virginia right now.
Yeah, and all the bitches love coal miners. Well, they ain't gonna lie to you.
They do.
Let us pray. We thank you, Heavenly Father, for this opportunity to pray for the families of those who have lost someone in a mining accident in the most recent year.
You go on the ground, you don't know if you're coming out the next night. The same in the morning.
You be a stupid motherfucker if you didn't think you was gonna die.
People have been working in one of the most dangerous occupations that there is. It creates a certain fatalism and lack of the fear of death. That type of thinking is pervasive. It's a sense of hopelessness because you don't find a whole lot of optimism about the future.
Those value systems were passed down generation to generation.
Let a piece of cornbread land on a shelf. Let a piece of cornbread land on a shelf. You won't anymore, you can sing with yourself. Crown home, crown home.
My father, D. Ray White, worked in a coal mines. Then he got sick, and then he couldn't work no more in the mines.
When D. Ray was coming along, coal mines paid people script. When you worked for a certain coal company, you got their script. You had to go buy from their company store. And so really a dollar in script only bought you 30 cents in groceries, okay? I mean, you were just enslaved by the coal company. So D. Ray sees all this. He sees politicians, sheriffs, coal companies doing it. What's wrong with D. Ray doing it to help his family along?
I heard that D. Ray saw how the coal companies were ripping people off, and he decided if everyone else were cheaters and crooks, he was going to try and work the system just like the coal companies did.
Well, if you don't do it, the other fella will. Everybody does it, so why can't we do it?
D. Ray was a master. D. Ray understood the Social Security system better than most attorneys. he got all of his kids crazy checks, as they say.
My father signed me up on a check, I think, when I was about 11 or 12 and stuff, and I've been getting it ever since.
I get a goddamn check from the governor saying that I am fucking certified crazy.
Why are you crazy?
Because I want to be.
That has really been a problem with the white family, is the entitlement type of culture and the disability culture. And that's led in a lot to what they are now.
That's the biggest and the baddest. That's right.
They don't expect a whole lot out of life, and they live for the immediate.
Well, I was born a coal miner's daughter in a cabin on a hill in Butcher Holler.
Here, it's just like you're just waiting around for everything to get worse and everything to end. Sad.
Not much is left but the poor. Nothing lives here anymore except the memories of coal miner's daughter. Hell yeah! Thank you.
I'm not getting the baby.
Let me go down here and kill a motherfucker, and I probably won't even have to go to court or nothing and walk scot-free.
Some bitch, they done had it all planned out. It's messed up, man.
Regardless what one thing about it, I like to fight and I'm a hell of a fighter. So I'm not gonna give up. I don't give up as easy. Hey Penny, how you been doing? I don't care where it is. That doesn't matter to me. As long as I can. Single, unemployed, a prescription fraud. No, I haven't been charged with it. Every day, Vicodin and a couple Xanax, and I've smoked weed. What's PCP? No, I don't do angel dust. Okay, I sure appreciate it. Okay, bye. She's gonna get me straight in on Monday.
She'll do anything and everything and all she can before she goes out of here. Especially pills and stuff.
I have to admit it, if there's a pill laid out there, I'm gonna do it. Cause I know I only got 48 hours to do it in. Clerk's last party for rehab. We're having her one last party before she goes to rehab at the bowling alley in Chapmanville, West Virginia. And I signed everyone's name on it that drank out of it. That way I'm gonna keep it treasure. That way when Kirk comes out straight and clean, I'm gonna say, remember this. Can I say one thing? Fuck you, Dennis.
Let me tell you about a wild, wild party I was at last night. Everybody went there all dressed up, but when they left, they was a sight. All my laughter that I had suddenly turned to fright.
Really had to pay.
It was a wild party, now I know we were lucky to be alive.
Judy, boo, boo. Rehab, I ain't going to rehab. I don't need no fucking rehab. Boo,
I done had my rehab, 10 months in Lakin Correctional Facility. I'm done. Now it's time to party!
Oh, sick, sober and sorry, broke, disgusted and sad. Sick, sober and sorry, but look at the fun that I had. I met with a guy.
I hate rehab.
Well, sometimes you gotta do things in life you don't want to do.
Flip off Dennis rehab.
Let's drop Dennis. He ain't in his picture no more.
Dennis is an idiot.
Yeah, that's true.
Take me to Dennis so I can blow his head off.
Tyler, don't be saying that. They're recording it. You want to go to jail?
Dennis, man! Blow his head off!
At the fun that I had.
Be 47 years old when he gets out. I'll be dead and gone.
Welkom terug bij Reportage. Brandon Poe zit vast omdat hij onder invloed van een behoorlijke hoeveelheid drugs zijn oom Bill Hastings heeft neergeschoten. Zijn moeder, Sue Bob, is onderweg naar de rechtbank om te horen wat zijn straf zal zijn. De straf die haar zoon krijgt valt haar vies tegen.
Be 47 years old when he gets out. I'll be dead and gone.
That sight, you know, young boy like that, man, life wasted. If he'd have killed him, he probably got a lesser time. It's sad but true.
Way down in West Virginia, there's some people who are one of a kind. They don't need nothing from nobody, 'cause they're already doing fine. You got Pretty Big White, she's the strongest woman that I've ever met in my life. She raised over 24 of her own and had to watch her husband die. But she's always fighting hard and living off the land. And when she's done living in this world, you know the Lord's gonna take her by her hand. And old Amy, you know she's still raising hell. And the legend of the like a rebel yell. Yeah, the legend of D-Ray White will never die like a rebel yell.
This is Bandytown. This is my family cemetery, and this is my brother's grave here at Dorsey. One that blowed his brains out and killed himself. And over through here is my daddy's grave, Donald Ray White. Someone took a chisel to. This right here is my sister's grave, Ona Fontaine. She was next to me, and a beautiful girl. And she got slain and killed in Cleveland by her ex-husband that she divorced. And this grave here is my other sister's, Virginia. And she was pregnant at the time she was killed in a car wreck. Both my sisters was. But this is my sister's grave, and like I said, it's been a long time since I've been up here. Because I kind of really knocked off and lived my own world on account of the, shit was going down, Some families just can't get it together.
But it seems like people in the White family, a lot of them die younger than other people.
I don't know if it's the sin or the thing that bothers them that lives in them or the demon that they carry or what it is. But it's just strange how everything had happened in our family. It seems like it's my life, our lives has just been a party. And we're just living like it's a story that we're already dead, but we're still alive too to get to tell about. Something of that nature, and it's weird. And I still, this day, ain't figured out how come all this stuff's going down.
I'm at Pine Haven. It's a rehab, long-term rehab. And I've been clean for 3 months. That's my 24-hour coin. That's my 30-day coin. And that's my 60-day coin. I come to get Tyler today. He's going to spend the next 5 months with me over there.
You never play with me.
We'll play in the park. How about I sit there? Cause Mom,
there's a park by there?
There's a playground, but Tyler, Mom can't get in them no holes and stuff and crawl. I might get stuck in them.
You will leave me.
I'm not going to leave you.
You always do.
I'm not going to leave you.
You left me last time.
Why do you always remind me of that? I've told you I'm sorry like a million times.
No, you haven't. You only started.
Okay. I'm really, really sorry for ever leaving you anywhere. I'm really sorry for never playing your game with you.
That's better.
Mom's really sorry.
I'll say it again.
I'm sorry, Tyler. Okay, I'm so sorry.
You don't have to say I'm so sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry. Will you ever forgive me?
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
Nothing. Boone County's my downfall. I love it, but if I'm here too long, it's like, it's my hole, and it sucks me in. Fucks me up. And that's it.
Good. Mommy, come eat now. Come on.
You done? Thank you, Tyler. Saved by Tyler.
You know, we're all gonna die. We're gonna all have to be risen and judged. You go this way and you go this way. You don't live for the Lord, and you're gonna go that way to hell. You got a choice. He died for you on the cross. You don't want to serve him, then when you die, you're gonna have to pay your consequences like me. I'm gonna burn like the rest, I guess. We all going to hell. You know we are if we ain't saved, Christians. Hell, man. It's scary.
At your funeral, what do you want people to do?
Party their balls off, blow pot in my face and snort pills on my head and fucking rock and roll, baby.
Do you think life's a good thing or a bad thing?
I ain't never fucking seen it being good. Come in this world for nothing, I guess I'll die with nothing. At least the world knows who the fuck we are.
Tot zover deze reportage. Volgende week zijn we er weer met een opmerkelijke documentaire. Voor nu, bedankt voor het kijken. Een hele goede nacht en graag tot volgende week zondag.